This is a demonstration of adding a moderation state to a bundle. So in this case, we're looking at the Manage Moderation tab of our content type basic page, and we see that it has 4 moderation states enabled: archived, draft, needs review, and published. But let's say that we want to add a special type of needs review state that is needs legal review. So maybe it's just a little bit different than needs review. It needs review from a specific team, in this case the legal team. So what I can do is I can come over to configuration and workbench moderation and moderation states. And here I'm going to add a new moderation state. I'm going to call it needs legal review. And I'm going to leave published unchecked because I don't want this content to be published when it's in this state. And I'm going to leave default revision unchecked because I don't want this to be the default revision when it's in this state either. So we see our new moderation state legal review. What we need to do now is define what can transition into and out of needs review. So I'm going to click on moderation state transitions. And I'm going to add a new moderation state transition. And I'm going to call this draft. I'm going to say send draft to legal. And I'm going to say that the draft state can be moved into the needs legal review state. And save. And I'm also going to say that we can move needs legal review into published state. So send to published from legal. So from needs legal review to published. So I'm going to stop there and not add any other possible transitions to or from needs legal review. For a lot of states, you might allow a transition from the current state to the current state. So you might want to say, I can save an entity that's in needs legal review to needs legal review again. In this case, I'm going to say that that's not possible. It's either approved, send to published, or rejected, sent back to draft. So now I'm going to go back to my Manage Moderation tab on the basic page content type. And I'm going to select needs review as a possible state and uncheck needs review as a possible state. So now when we're in the draft state, we can leave it in draft or we can send it to needs legal review. Once it's in legal review, we can either send it back to draft or we can publish it. So you can get more fine-grained and give certain people permission for each one of these states. So you would probably create a new user role that was something like legal reviewer. And that person could view content that was in the state of needs legal review and would have permission to transition it back to draft or to publish it.